I'm Mary Fursman. I live in Brighton and I work for Brighton Hove City Council as a workforce planner in their HR department. And I've come up from Brighton.
And what qualification were you working towards?
The level 7 diploma.
I understand you've just done some of it with Cullen Scholefield, is that right?
That's right. I started off a number of years ago studying it at Brighton University and I did all of the exams there. And I travelled for a number of years and then I came back and wanted to finish it. So I needed to do 2 modules, the 2 written modules.
Right.
So I contacted a number of providers through the CIPD and had a conversation with a couple of people at each provider, and then picked Cullen Scholefield.
So why did you pick Cullen Scholefield?
I think I spoke to Maureen, and it's just getting a sense of somebody that you can work well with, I suppose. I mean, they were very flexible because it's not easy sort of stepping into a new place when you've already started somewhere else. They were very open to that idea and that was absolutely fine. They were flexible about the time that I started as well. I liked their study methods as well. I know myself as a learner and it's much better for me to be set tasks by somebody but kind of then get on with it myself. Like that works very well for me. So that was the kind of way.
So was that a very different learning style from when you were at Brighton Uni then?
Yeah, if I'd have gone back to Brighton University, because that was another option, I would have gone to lectures. But I know myself and I wouldn't get out of the lectures what you're supposed to get out of lectures, I suppose.
Right.
So a 20-minute phone call with Maureen is a better thing for me than a 2-hour lecture.
So if you had the opportunity to just sort of start all over again, would you do it flexibly from the beginning?
Yeah, I think so. Because the lectures there were sort of 6 hours long, Wednesday afternoon and evening. Yeah, it's a long...
6 hours?
Yeah.
That's an awfully long time.
It was 2 till 8 and I don't think I'd do that again.
No,
I much prefer to have the flexibility of doing it when I want to do it. And, I'd speak with Maureen, then make a date for the next phone call and that could be the time and day that I wanted it to be and it didn't have to be a set routine.
So was there a big difference between you learning, well I think obviously there was a big difference between you learning when you were at Brighton and learning with Cullen Scholefield. Was the material different or just the way it's presented or just the learning experience?
I think probably the learning experience, because before I was doing the exams and this was the written coursework, it was bound to be different because I had to go out and research myself on the topic that I'd chosen for a management report, whereas with the exams you have set texts and set things that you have to learn, so that was quite different.
So it obviously played to your strength. That's good. So what do you think you've gained as a result of the qualification?
That's a good question. I have gained, the ability really to apply for any job in HR now, which I was really held back from before, because you see on a lot of the adverts they'll say you need either be qualified or studying for the qualification, so that's a really nice thing to have under my belt. And it's also, because I've moved into HR really as a new career, it's given me that confidence, because I'm really pleased with my mark, that I do know what I'm talking about and I do understand the subject matter.
So is it important to have the actual qualification?
Yeah.
Or is it important just to have the experience for the qualification?
I think probably both. The qualification is important because that's something I'm going to need going forward for the rest of my career, so that's really important. But the experience itself, because that gives you confidence to know that your brain still works.
So would you recommend this approach from Cullen Scholefield to anybody else?
Yes, I would do, yeah.
Good. And when did you finish?
I finished in July.
Right, so you've had a nice little break.
Yes.
Planning to do anything else?
Not right now.
Planning to have
I think I've earned a rest.
Anything you'd like to say to Maureen?
Well, I'd like to thank her in person, which would be great. And I thanked her over the phone as well, so it was really good. Yeah, they were really welcoming, and all of the staff as well, whenever I phoned up, they just knew who I was and sort of, would help out, so it was great.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Have a nice day.